Hey everyone, I'm Rint from Rindar Gaming, and welcome to another Rant. Today we're going to talk about personal loot and the effects it's had on small and medium-sized guilds. So this is an opinion piece, and if you have any questions or agree or disagree, make sure to comment below and let me know your thoughts. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button. So I wanted to talk about raiding, and in particular, the difficulty with bringing in trials, holding lazy guild members accountable, and the proper distribution of loot. We have a lot to talk about, and I'm going to try and stay on track. So towards the end of Legion, Blizz announced they would be removing master loot from the game and started testing the change on PTR. It was for testing, they said. It'll be fine, they said. And now we've got this. Anyway, BFA launched and the master loot is gone, forcing guilds across the spectrum to use personal loot for their raid killing pleasure. And the echo from the player base is, it sucks. On a good day, we have 1 to 2 pieces that would be an upgrade for a raider, but we can't get the gear where it needs to be because, oh yeah, the gear trading sucks as well. We also have seen 380 plus gear that can't be traded that is useless for the person to drop for, whether it be a trinket or a weapon. Okay, you get the point. It's just kind of all bad. This has led to a ton of gear left sitting in bags and banks that could be meaningful upgrades for people and the raid team as a whole. If we've been able to get gear where it needed to be, it could have meant kills. But this is only the beginning. So how does personal loot affect the trial process for guilds? This is something that I personally feel very dearly about. Well, guild hoppers unite, except, you know, separate, because everybody's hopping around all over the place, so you can't all hang out together. To a degree I've never seen before, people are signing up for guild trials, getting some kills, easy gear, and leaving never to be seen from again. Once they have those heroic or mythic kills, it's easy for them to get into a better guild, and unless the new crew is vetting them well, they will never know they got carried through everything, not taking the time to learn strats or learn to work with the team. This is leading to a culture in WoW where people lack any sense of loyalty to the team that is bringing them because there's zero repercussions for them leaving on a whim. Personal loot is also highly incentivizing people to leave the guilds they've been with for greener pastures rather than gut out that one tough progression boss. Because hey, personal loot is also highly incentivizing people to leave guilds as soon as things tend to get rough. They start looking for greener pastures when that one tough progression boss comes around. Because hey, we don't have to worry about trial loot rules anymore. If you're there for the kill, you got a shot at the gear. They're just winning at this point. As soon as people believe they're over-geared or over-talented for a roster, they're bouncing. And I know what you're thinking. Well, Ren, just get good, scrub. That is not how it works in most cases. We operate a roster right now of about 15 people. We get a couple of trials in. Looks like they're going to work out, but new faces can lead to speed bumps as they learn mechanics or the way the guild itself runs a certain strat. Then the one old dog, who maybe got a 395 trinket the week before or a really good weapon upgrade, starts thinking he should just go look for a mythic team because your roster's just not getting there right now. Your roster doesn't grow, it turns into a revolving door and you get stuck in this rut. This just leads to your guild turning into what's being called a stepping stone guild. People join, they get a couple pieces of gear, they get those kills, a little bit of experience, and then they bounce. It's been happening since WoW started, to be honest. And the lack of accountability brought on by the personal loot system has done nothing but help these guild hopping demons thrive. I don't enjoy being a naysayer. I love this game. I have a Twitch and YouTube channel dedicated to my consuming addiction to this game, but this change is killing my guild and my love for Warcraft. Anyway, back on track. It has also made it impossible to hold people accountable. You're sitting on a roster of 15 to 20 people, okay? And you're having issues with people running Mythic Plus. What do? You can't withhold loot, right? You can't bench them. Otherwise, you're just going to hurt your roster, and it's already kind of thin. And even if you do bench them, they might just leave because why not, right? Do you demote them? Take away repairs, pots, flasks, resources, etc.? Who does that really hurt? So how do you enforce guild rules? It's they abide by the rules, you bench them, and maybe they leave, or you kick them and damage your roster, leaving you unable to raid. Then there's my last major concern with the system in general, the ability to trade gear. Yeah, we're back here. If Blizz is so in love with this personal loot system, then they should give the players the freedom to trade gear at will. Not all people want their hand held to every aspect of this game. And this change has a negative effect on guilds and raid teams across the entire spectrum. We have seen the trade restrictions hurt players in every type of content, from raids to Mythic Plus, and some of the gear trading rules are absurd. You got a 371 hand Agi sword? Great. You still can't trade that 355 int sword because, you know, it could be better for that spec you haven't swapped into in like 5 years. Yeah. We know you only swapped to that loot spec to help your buddy out, and that you would love to trade that weapon, and yeah, they could really use it, but Big Brother Blizz thinks you should hold on to it anyway for now. But hey, at least the transmog's good, right? Right? No? We'll enjoy it anyway. If you want to leave the personal loot system in place, at the very least, open up trading. It would take a lot of the sting out of a really, really bad system change, and maybe, just maybe, people could try and live with it. Well, thanks for listening, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that sub button, drop a like, and leave a comment on how much you agree with me, or, you know, don't. And until next time, y'all, see ya.